And you two were good. Where'd my beer go? Alright, we're good, Kagi.
Hey guys.
Alright, it's funny. As I was just setting up the Instagram angle, I realized I've got melted chocolate on my screen. You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like I have a big booger on my nose.
Well, no, they're not gonna be able to see it, but
They're not gonna be able to see it, but I can see it. Hi,
no.
Pisces.
It's not on your nose though.
Now it's on my nose.
Yeah.
I was just fucking making conversation.
It's right about there, guys.
Still, it's fucking. It's melted chocolate on my device.
The tablet.
iPad.
Screen.
iPad.
Yeah, iPad.
Tablet is what I used to have. I no longer have that because it's a big piece of shit. All right, so tonight Kaki's got tacos.
I have tacos with rice.
YouTube, we brought you closer. Let me know if this works. If you think
Cody?
we should bring it back. What's up, Cody? How are you tonight?
I feel like I have to take this off. I'm hot.
Cody, what are you doing? You off tonight? I'm just gonna move this. I need to get a spoon for my dip. Funny story about the dip tonight. I used to do this when I was fat, but it was a different brand. It was a store brand.
It was a Stop and Shop brand.
Stop and Shop brand. It was buffalo chicken dip, and I would always overcook it because I like certain things burnt. And what I would do is I would put that on these 7-Eleven like cheeseburger bites. They look like big.
They look like a crab on a bun. We used to call it duty on a bun. It literally looks like a log.
That's what I would call it, duty on a bun.
It looks like a log on a bun.
I didn't go that way. I wound up getting hot Italian sausages. But
Tonight you're eating lasagna and garlic bread. Hell yeah, Cody. That's what I had last week. Lasagna and garlic bread.
it's funny because like lasagna is something I've been thinking about for probably the last 2 months on doing, and I just can't seem to pull the trigger on it. I can't.
Well, when I assembled my tacos, guys, totally forgot to add my sour cream. I have my sour cream in a little baggie that was going to squirt on there. Totally forgot about it.
Buffalo dip on that. This would be good.
So I'm just going to add it as I go.
This is gonna be good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do half hot Italian sausage and buffalo dip, and then the other half I'm gonna do macaroni salad on, because macaroni salad really goes well with hot dogs, sausage. I don't know. I do not know. Whichever one I like better, I'm gonna wind up finishing.
Diablo sauce, guys.
Ooh, Diablo sauce, guys, makes me talk in my sexy voice.
Diablo sauce.
That's how Kaki talks.
Shut up.
Kaki likes to talk with the sexy voice. Alrighty.
Well, tacos are sexy, so I feel like I have to talk
Tacos
in
are
a sexy voice.
Tacos are delicious, but I wouldn't say they're sexy.
Why do you start shaking after 20 hours of fasting? How long have you been fasting for, first of
Hi,
all,
Laura.
Laura, hello. How long have you been fasting for? Like, not like 20 hours, but like, in general, like, how long have you been fasting for?
I never got.
I've never experienced shaking.
I mean, Kaki went through some shit when she first started fasting, but shaking
But
I don't think was one of them.
No, I was just a straight up bitch.
Could
I
it
was cranky. I was hungry.
could it be a mental thing? Like, are you shaking because you feel you're hungry? Are you going through anxiety? 3 months.
3 months.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you been shaking the whole 3 months? Maybe you're thinking you're hungry and that's giving you some kind of panic attack or an anxiety attack. That could be the case too. I don't know. And are you eating enough? Are you eating when you break your fast?
Yeah, when you break your fast, are you eating like a good amount of calories?
This is good.
I mean, I know when I first started fasting, it was hard for me to finish 1,200 calories, but I never experienced like shaking.
Alright, this doesn't taste like my old buffalo dip, but it's still good.
I told you.
It's still damn good though. I'm gonna go on Twitch because Kaki was supposed to remind me. I feel like the people that did watch us on Twitch realized, you know what, that fucker doesn't read his comments. He's probably a robot.
Yeah. Select the squares that there's bicycles inside.
Well,
Like the thing that you have to click when when it says "I am not a robot," and that gives you pictures. Select all the frames that have bicycles inside.
But I get full fast too. You get okay. What do you eat? All right, Laura, can you give me an example on what you're eating? Like, are you counting calories? Are you, trying to get the proper nutrients, or are you just eating whatever the fuck you want to eat? Because that could play a part in it too. Mm-hmm. Like, I know it doesn't seem like. It might seem like this is just one big, dinner mess. But 5 days out of the week, 4 days sometimes, I aim to get the proper nutrients.
Yeah.
And
No,
same
I
as
do
Kagi.
too.
And then there's certain weeks where I just say fuck it, and I have a bad week, and that usually affects me the next day. But if you're just eating whatever the fuck you want to eat, that could play a factor in too.
That's a big thing. Right
But
there.
what I think is happening is you're getting like an anxiety attack because you think you're hungry, and your body's so used to eating whenever you want to eat, and now you're putting yourself on a schedule. It might change things, right? Would you agree with that or no?
I would, but
Or
also
Kagi's got some input too.
some people that are like prone to like diabetes, especially type 1. If you fast, it's completely different. Like type 1 diabetes, you need to have constant something in your system.
I'm curious to know what it is. I'm curious to know what your diet's like though, like what you're actually eating.
Yeah, and like type 2 diabetes is the one that actually can be not cured, but
Are you sure about this?
type 1 is like the more
Okay.
aggressive
As long
one.
as you know what you're talking about.
Yes,
Because I know like we could get confused on certain things. And I don't want to put information out there that if you're not 100% sure.
not counting calories, I eat what I want. Today I ate 2 tacos and yogurt with granola for dessert. 2 tacos, like what kind of taco? Did you make the tacos yourself or did you get them from somewhere? Because 2 tacos, that's not a lot.
You could be starving yourself if you're not eating enough.
Yeah, that could be why you're shaking.
You definitely could not be taking in,
In enough calories. You have to take in at least 1,200 calories.
You need to take in. Well, you need to figure out how many calories. Are you aiming to lose weight or are you aiming to, maintain? Yes, I made it, but I got full with it.
Yogurt with granola for dessert.
You're not eating enough.
Yeah. From what you just told me that you ate,
You're not eating
that's
enough.
not enough, and that's probably why you're shaking. I mean, I'm not a doctor. Neither one of us are doctors.
Obviously, I'm not a doctor.
Well, I feel like I have the need to say that just because people
I
can
know.
say like, "Well, this is what so and so said."
Yeah, no, but you're definitely not eating enough. What can I do?
Yeah.
Eat more. Especially if you're not counting calories. I mean, if you're just eating whatever you want, and then, for instance, tonight you just said you had 2 tacos and you got full off of that, you are definitely not fucking feeding yourself
Maybe
enough.
you need to do 2 meals and not 1. I
Well-
would definitely try 2 meals and try to eat a little bit more because just from what you said that you ate, that's not nearly enough.
And that could
be why you're
be
shaking.
what. How long have you had the shakes for? Is this something new, or is it something it's been happening since day one? You thought, oh, it's because I'm fasting. I'll get used to it. So good. Yes, I have. And Cody, you fast too? Cody's a cop. He's a strong
Never got
motherfucker.
shady. Yeah, no. I've never got shaky before either. But I would try my damnedest to at least eat at least 1,200 calories. I know in the beginning I didn't, but I've never felt shaky.
Do you remember your numbers at first?
My numbers were low.
Like-
Real low. Like I didn't count, but I know.
Let's try some ketchup on this.
I didn't count in the beginning because I knew I was going to exercise, so I knew I could pretty much have whatever the hell I wanted. But 1,200 calorie meal, like I knew I was making I was making healthy shit, like really healthy food,
Yeah.
and I knew what I was making was no more than 1,400 calories, and I couldn't even finish that. So
I
for
track
me, I
macros
knew.
just to maintain. Yeah. Cody, I didn't know you were doing that. That's fucking awesome. That is definitely awesome. You know, and that's like the hard thing to give, you know, to give like advice when somebody's having a hard time. Hi, Tattooed Hearts. When somebody's having a
Tattooed
hard
Hearts.
time fasting, because you don't know how many calories they're supposed to be taking in, how many what their goal is. So like, and I usually never ever give this kind of, like, I'll help out as much as I fucking can, but I usually direct you
That's a
or
question we didn't ask Laura.
what?
Laura, what's your activity level? Are you very active? Are you moderately active? Are you sedentary? That also has to play with it, because if you ate 2 tacos and some granola and some yogurt and you are extremely active, that's also something. Because then you're definitely not taking it enough. And from what it sounds like, you're not taking it enough to just be sedentary.
And calories are fucking tricky, because like you could be picking at something and not know what it is that you're actually getting yourself into. Like my mom picks at a lot of stuff, and I'm like, I'll just watch her
You always say
and not say
something,
anything.
too.
I always say something. You know what you
always
just
say
did.
Something.
Is it bad that I gained 25 pounds in like 4 to 6 months?
No, I don't think that's bad. 25. Because he's been trying to gain weight for like how long? 4 to 6 months. That's kind of a lot. 4 to 6. Yeah.
No,
you want to
it's not though.
gain.
It's not. Are you fat? Did you feel like you're getting fat? Hey, Munchkin.
Hey, Tan.
Since I started doing 1 meal a day, I started shaking. I used to fast for 17 hours and 2 meals, and that didn't happen to me. I lost 15 pounds like that, but then I started losing weight very slowly. We plateaued.
Yeah.
So I started on a meal. Hey, food looks up. Thank you, Tan. Hey, Nelson. Kathy, my MILF.
Hey, Nelson.
And hi, Jamie. What the fuck, Munchkin? Kathy, my MILF, and Jamie, hi.
That's right.
I'm chubby but not fat. Well, Tattooed Hearts. I knew you were looking to gain weight. Okay,
Tattoo
maybe you
parts
gained.
We're looking to gain weight. Yes.
Maybe you're gaining weight, but are you working out? I mean, no one wants. I highly doubt you set a goal in mind to like, I want to be chubby. That's just
I don't feel like
just
he's
my
gonna
opinion.
be chubby though. Like he always said, he wanted to gain weight.
You just said he's chubby.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
You don't want to be chubby. Maybe you put. Tattooed
I'm
Hearts.
chubby but not fat.
All right. Tattooed Hearts. Were you working out? Were you counting your calories? Were you trying to get the proper nutrients in your diet? Had a couple of drinks, so making a sandwich. That's very fucking nice, Nelson. Sunday night,
Nelson.
make yourself a sandwich after having some drinks. It's something I would like to do. That's something I used to do.
I was hoping you were working tonight, Nelson. Jamie and I stopped in the job.
Yeah, me and Kaki.
You weren't there.
Me and Kaki had a date night tonight. Went out for a drink, had a little fun, and then we had no idea what we were cooking for dinner. So we went to the store to walk around and grab a few things. Tattooed Hearts. I'm not working out, but my actual goal was that I wanted to be chubby. I love my round chubby belly and my thick thighs. Well, then if you are achieving your goal, then fucking great.
That's your goal. And you achieved it. Good for you.
That's great. I mean, especially if you've been having a hard time gaining weight and now you're actually gaining weight. That's good.
I wish I had a hard time gaining weight, but no, I don't.
I honestly think I'm getting fat. I think
You and me both.
Yeah,
feel
thank
the
you.
same way.
You feel it? Kaki feels I'm getting fat too. That's
I
good
said,
to know.
no, I meant like I feel like I'm getting fat too. Fuck you. That's
No,
not what I
fuck you.
said.
I feel like you were dissing me. That's why I said that.
I said, you and me both, meaning I feel like I'm getting fat too.
I gotta be honest with you. When you were on top of me before, you look good. I meant to
Thanks.
say that. But I didn't.
Thank you. But I feel like I'm getting fat.
You're very welcome. No, you're good. Khakis good. Yeah, you could tone up.
Oh, I need to tone up. Big
You
time.
could definitely tone up, but no, I'm happy with you. We're happy with you. Are you happy with me? Mm-hmm. You sure? You just saying that because I gave you a compliment first? Because that wouldn't be...
Like, I don't feel like you're fat at all. Like, at all.
You're not fat. No, Munchkin, like the way I feel. Like when I was sitting down before with khaki drinking
Yeah,
my
I don't think it's
seltzer.
fat at all.
My belly, I feel like my belly and my love handles are getting more. I could be wrong. Ben, I'm sure you'll have something to say like that. Jamie, I kind of knew you were gaining weight.
Thank you, Tan. Tan said we are both hot.
Thank you, Tan. You're gorgeous yourself, girl.
Thank you. My MILF. Munchkin, you're my MILF too, girl.
We're couple goals. Oh, this fucking dip is good. Listen, this dip looks like shit. It tastes amazing. If you could buy buffalo dip in your supermarket,
Nice, Nelson. That's awesome.
always overcook it. Always overcook it.
So Nelson and Isabella are going to Florida in January for a birthday present.
A birthday present? Are you gonna pop the question? In Florida?
Probably not.
All right. I figured I would just ask. Book the flight to Florida in January, kind of birthday present. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. Wish me and Khaki were going to Florida. No, I don't. Actually, yes, I do. I'd love to see Blake and Jenny down in Miami.
I've been to Florida. Florida's awesome.
I would just want to go to see Blake and Jenny.
I know you would.
That's the only reason I would hop on a plane and go down there.
He wouldn't want to go to visit Mickey while we're down there. No, just Blake and Jenny.
Who?
Mickey Mouse.
No, fuck Mickey. Blake and Jenny? Yes. Blake and Jenny, yes. If Mickey Mouse himself called me up and says, Jamie and Khaki, I would like to take you down here, fly you out, let you play with Tinkerbell, put you in the nicest hotel, give you a free pass for all the rides, I'd still say no. If Blake and Jenny called us and said, hey guys, listen, we're doing this and that, you know, you're invited to come, we'd love to have you. Guess who's hopping on a flight that weekend? This guy and this girl. Without a doubt.
Nelson's never been to visit Mickey. That's what he's going to do. Him and Isabella. They're going to visit Mickey.
I've never seen Mickey either.
Is everybody ready for the holidays? I still have yet to take my holiday. Listen, I saw a Christmas commercial before Halloween even happened.
Munchkin, I can't wait for you to come to New York because it's going to happen.
I was like, holy crap. It's a whole nother level of Christmas here. Christmas commercial before Halloween.
Munchkin is my Christmas pal. I just found this out that she's like all into Christmas
Yeah,
as
she's
much
got her
as me.
freaking little Christmas trees up already. I saw your story, girl.
I want to go to the cities as soon as possible, though. Like that's my, I would say third week in November it'll probably happen.
We're not committing to anything.
It doesn't matter. No one's gonna fucking meet us out there anyway. So don't act like we're. I'm just saying. I would have high hopes that second week to third week of November we get to have a night in the city again.
I agree, Tan. Every year it's earlier and earlier with Christmas. It really is.
Listen, if I could, if this was my house, I would set up the Christmas tree tomorrow.
See, no. When we had our own apartment, we would put the Christmas tree up Thanksgiving night. Thanksgiving night, our Christmas tree went up.
And it would stay up until February. Until the Grinch would fucking take it down when I'm at work.
Till the Grinch. You were home the last time I took it down. And you called me a savage.
Yeah.
It was March. The tree had to go down. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter. The
kids kept fucking with it, and then you know what? When we put the tree up the next year, the lights didn't work. Half the lights on the tree didn't work. It was like this whole big thing. So yeah, we can't leave our tree up that long because our kids just fuck with shit.
There's something about going to sleep at night and having nothing but Christmas lights on your tree.
That is Nelson. That was our rule. We would eat Thanksgiving dinner.
Bright up to your living room.
We would
That's me.
We would come home. And then we would put up our Christmas tree. And this was before we had kids.
That's a traditional thing. Like, there are people that don't put their tree up until fucking a week before Christmas. I don't get that.
No, I don't get that either. No way. It's not Christmas then. That's cold. You're just prolonging the inevitable, and you just don't like Christmas at that point. That's my opinion.
No, your opinion is fucking accurate. Like, I wish I could have that tree up. Listen, Mick Foley.
You would like your tree up the whole fucking year. Let's be honest.
I do. I would. If it was my house and I was a single gent, my shit would be up all year round. All year round. And you know what? I would go to sleep happy. I would go to sleep happy and I would wake up happy.
Comes down December 26th in the afternoon. No.
Who takes your tree down December 26th?
No way. It's got to stay up till at least Little Christmas and then come down.
No, it's got to be up for the whole January. For the whole January. And then, well, that's a good... All right, Tan gets a fresh tree. A real tree. I've never had a real tree since I was a baby.
Tree. I don't like the smell.
I'm fine with the fake tree.
I'm perfectly fine. I don't like the smell of a real tree. It gives me a headache.
There's the only way me and Khaki are gonna have our own Christmas with the kids and have our own tree is if something really special happens to one of us and we could do that.
Hello, Yulai. How are you?
Yulai? Chances are that won't happen and we'll have our own Christmas next year. And if that's the case, I've got the tree that I want. I want the tree with the fake snow on it.
We have one with the fake snow
I want the tree that fucking twirls.
The tree that we just got rid of had the fake snow on it.
Did it twirl?
And I really liked it.
Did it twirl?
It did not twirl.
Okay.
You just have to get the stand that makes it twirl.
Or you can buy a tree that fucking plugs in, lights up, twirls. All you have to do is decorate it. That's what I say we do. Pisces doesn't like the smell of a real tree.
I loved our tree. Pisces, I'm a red girl. The smell of a real tree is just gross. I'm not a fan of that pine smell.
I love Christmas trees so much. I get candles and spray from my home.
Yes, they do make Christmas tree scented candles at Yankee Candle. They do, and they smell disgusting. Sorry, Munchkin. I disagree with you there. I'm not a fan of that smell.
You'd be surprised of the shit that me and Khaki do not agree with. Christmas just so happens to be one of them.
I love Christmas.
I love it.
I love
it
a Christmas
too much.
tree. I just don't love the smell of an actual real Christmas tree.
You plan on getting your own? Ideally, if you guys could, when do you plan on getting your own pad? Ideally, if we could, I'd be looking this weekend. Ideally, it probably will not happen until, I want to say, April or May. My tree is up, as you know, and don't come down end of January. It's my girl. Hate pine grosses me out. You know what? I'm not a fan of the smell of trees. I'm not.
Yeah, Pisces.
I'm
it
not.
grosses me out too.
But I would do it for Christmas. I would do it for fucking Saint Nick himself. I'm sure when he came down the chimney and he wants to fucking give us his presents, he wants to smell.
He wants to smell chocolate chip fucking cookies, not a nasty ass pine smell. I'm sorry. He wants to smell those delicious cookies that you love for him. Not that nasty pine smell of a Christmas tree.
I don't know. Some people are. Some people enjoy it.
That pine smell for me, though, it gives me a headache.
The big trees are real, right? I think if we had like cathedral ceilings, which is something I always wanted, I wanted a tall tree. I wanted a 12-footer.
You can get a fake tall tree.
Yeah, but you don't want to put that kind of money into a fake tree like that, because what happens if you move one year and now all of a sudden your tree will not fucking stand up because you've got normal ceilings.
Then you just don't put the bottom part of the tree on. Yeah. You just don't put the bottom part of the tree on.
I want the big one.
I would love to have cathedral ceilings and then have like a 12-foot tree. That would be awesome. I would love that. But I wouldn't want it to be real.
Well, if I knew we were gonna, if like we bought a house that had cathedral ceilings, then yes, you'd put that kind of money into it. I mean, Christmas boys.
Oh, Christmas trees, everything. Is very
Jimmy Jam's a Christmas guy
nostalgic.
too. Is Jimmy Jam in here?
No.
Oh. I mean,
Listen, we just got the freaking cinnamon scented pine cones at work, and those already make me sick. Just the smell of those alone make me like nauseous. The same way the pine smell makes me nauseous. So like, I love Christmas, but like, those two things make me extremely ill.
or you can get a candle that smells like freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. Therefore,
I had one.
you talked to Jimmy Jam yesterday. He loves Christmas. That's something Jimmy Jam has not shared with me. You know, me and Jimmy Jam, I don't want to say we're on the outs. I don't want to say that.
I just talked to Jimmy today.
Yeah, Khaki talks to Jimmy Jam.
It was Christina's birthday, so
Oh, that's right. I did talk to him today. Today's Christina's birthday. Happy birthday, Candy Cane.
happy
If you
birthday,
do watch this
girl.
tomorrow, and I was just joking, me and Jimmy Jam are not on the outs.
No. So
love-
he's probably in a food coma because
I
he
love
sent
that
me
man.
pictures of everything that they ate. So he's probably out like a light right now.
Fucking dude ate pizza.
He ate a lot of shit.
I wonder.
And it all looked good too. I'm kind of jealous I wasn't there to eat it with him.
I'm happy with this meal though.
You like Thanksgiving more? The
Hey, Papa
food.
Bear.
Hey, Papa Bear. Nelson likes Thanksgiving more because he likes the food.
Yeah, I cannot stand Thanksgiving.
Jimmy hates Thanksgiving. Jimmy's always hated Thanksgiving.
Papa Bear, did you run in the marathon yesterday? I think you did.
Yeah, did you run that marathon, Papa Bear?
I mean, it
When
was.
we went to the city for Mind Fair, people were talking about, oh, tomorrow's the New York City Marathon. I'm not leaving my house. I'm not leaving my house all day because I'm not going to get anywhere fast.
Yes, he did.
Good for you, Papa Bear.
Papa Bear, how's the weight loss going? Are you succeeding? Our food looks good, Tan.
Thank you, Tam.
I wanted to do fried chicken tonight, just because Khaki did it last night, and
You want to go to Popeyes, guys?
my brother finally tried our Popeyes just got the chicken sandwich back.
Well, he waited online for 45 minutes to an hour for a sandwich.
My brother waited online for almost an hour to get these sandwiches. He got a couple of them. He saved a couple bites for me to try. He's like, I want your honest opinion. He wasn't
I
a
had a
fan.
bite of it. I had a bite of it.
I thought it was fucking great. I
did not
enjoyed
like
it.
I did not like it.
I could easily eat 5 of them, and I almost did it. The bread was awesome.
Like the spicy sauce on the sandwich
Wait, what?
was really good. I was not a fan of
Who
the
hates
chicken.
Thanksgiving and why? I don't hate the actual holiday. I hate the feeling of eating early. Everybody watching the parade and then falling asleep, going into a food coma. It has nothing to do with the food. I just hate the fact that everybody sits down, it's still light out, everybody's gathered around the table, passing fucking turkey legs and stuffing. And then everybody's gonna go and watch the fucking parade or the football game.
Parade happens in the morning.
Whatever. Whatever.
So it's usually football.
Okay, what? Watch the football, boring ass shit, and then they fall asleep on the couch, and then they get up and they eat fucking pie and pumpkin pie and apple pie, and then guess what? You go outside, smoke a cigarette, smoke a cigar, whatever you smoke, maybe have a beer, and then you go back and take a nap. And then 9:30, 10 o'clock comes you're in the kitchen making turkey sandwiches. I just don't like the feeling. I don't like the feeling.
Well, Nelson, now you sound like me. You forgot about your bread. Now it's burnt. Now you gotta make some more.
Went out to eat and sat down and had a romantic dinner. For us, the last time me and Khaki went out and actually sat down in a restaurant and had a romantic dinner, it's been years. We've been doing this stream for over 2 years, so it hasn't happened in
It's
that
been a
time.
while.
Probably like 2.5, 3 years.
Probably like 3, maybe. Yeah, definitely 3 years.
I remember the last time we went out, we went to that little pub.
The one with the all you could drink beer and wine. Yeah.
You ready
All
to
you
go
can
work?
eat.
Wish you all a wonderful week.
You would order a burger at this place. It's called Howard's, and then
Thank you, Lisa.
it was all you could drink beer and all you could drink wine. As you sat there waiting for your burger.
It's been a long time. Most couples it might look at that like, oh, that's fucking crazy. You guys don't go out to dinner. No. This is the only time you see us eat. That's it. And this is our romantic dinner.
It's okay, Lisa. Thank you for popping in.
This, you might say like, holy shit. But you know what? We have a dinner date every single night. It just so happens to be on social media. A lot of couples, because of work, because of kids, because of stress, don't get to sit down and eat with their significant other every single night. Me and Kaki do. The timing is kind of fucked up. I mean, we eat at midnight, and we eat on the internet, but we're with each other. We're talking with each other. That says something. That you know what I mean? Kaki, would you agree?
No, I would agree. Absolutely.
This is our own alone time. Good night, Papa Bear.
Good night. Izzo and I barely do. There you go.
I would rather do this than go out any other day. The Nook. It's fucking good. I love doing this. I love doing this. Me and Kaki both enjoy the shit out of it. Sometimes I don't like the cooking part. I don't. The putting the video together part. But this part I love.
Well, I love this part. But I would like somebody else to cook my meal for me. So I just have to sit here and just eat it.
I love interacting.
That's what I want. I just want somebody else to cook my meal. So I could just sit here and eat it.
Yeah, Cody never gets to sit down and enjoy a meal with his girlfriend. Never. And that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people might like saying, like, this is very odd and very different. And it is. It is, but...
Can I try your dip?
Try whatever you want, girl. Whatever you want. But at the end of the night, we're still together. We're still with each other. We're enjoying our dinner. You know, we cook this shit together. We have drinks together.
Good.
Sometimes
That's really good.
the dip, it's creamier than the other one.
Yeah, but the burnt pieces are like really
The burnt
good.
pieces are the best. Leave the fucking burnt pieces alone. This is my dinner, not Kaki's dinner.
Don't want to hear it. Did you freaking eat my dinner the other night?
I don't eat the good part about your dinner.
Don't matter.
And if I do, you bitch at me.
You're right, I do. Payback's a bitch, isn't it? Should I take a bite of
You
your
barely
food when
do.
you get up to walk away to go to the bathroom? Should I bite your food? And you can come back and say, and I can say, oh, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
This is how it should be every night. We just see now you're not being fair.
Why? You're gonna bite my taco. I had 6 tacos.
You just got done eating my dip. And
I took 2 tiny ass.
You can go fuck yourself, Kaki.
Now look who gets pissed. I had 6 tacos. You had 6 things. Cheetos, macaroni salad, and that. This is what I had.
Mine's better. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Would you agree? Mm-hmm. We make you laugh, Munchkin. I'm happy that we make you laugh. I really do.
I'm fucked up because he goes to take a bite of my taco. I took a big ass bite of my taco too. I should take another bite of his freaking sandwich.
I took a normal bite of your taco and I did.
Oh, baloney, you did. Look at that.
Blowing my ass. I didn't even get sour cream.
Because there wasn't any on it yet.
And you got lipstick all over my fucking
That's
wiener.
right, I did.
That's
I got
not,
lipstick on his wiener, like he's complaining.
that's not a dirty talk either. I'm literally talking about
Like
this.
he's complaining.
No, I'm complaining because she took the good part of the dinner.
Teeny tiny piece. Holy crap. Yeah, well, when I walked away last night, you freaking bit my chicken leg. I don't want to hear shit.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You bit my chicken leg last night when I walked away. I bit it right in front of you.
Well, the good news is
There's a difference.
if Kaki likes this dip so much,
There's another one in there. I'll make it for myself.
there's another one in there and she could just take the 1,000 calories and eat that tomorrow night. I won't do this again. Like this week, at least. Big bite for Kagi. Like the next time I do this dip, I'll get the actual stuff from 7-Eleven that I enjoy. something else I used to do with this dip, Keggy, and I don't know. I can't put my finger
I
on
don't
it.
remember what you used to do.
I can't put my finger on it, but it was something that made this dip so damn good. I used to rotate my dips.
You're damn right I
Shit
did.
out of that sausage. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. It's okay. I'm getting full anyway. I figured it would be fair, considering every time I do something to Kaki's meal, she bitches at me and complains. Isabella ate it, and she's allergic to shrimp. Did she know there was shrimp in there?
One time I went to the bathroom. Oh, she probably know there's shrimp in there. Oh no. Nelson, did she end up getting really like sick and had to go to the hospital?
Nelson, did you tell her, like, you shouldn't have fucking touched my food? That's what I would have done.
It's just an anaphylactic shock. I'm sure that's what he would have done.
To make you laugh, I would have. If I knew you were going to be okay, I would have made the joke. Maybe not right then and there, but if you're in the ambulance and they're like, she's going to be okay. Then I would have looked at him like, you shouldn't have touched my
Normally
fucking
somebody
food.
that has a seafood allergy needs like
But
an EpiPen.
she didn't know at the time. Hey, Kyle. How are you tonight?
Hey, Kyle. She only got hives. Well, that's good, Nelson, because it could have been way worse than just hives.
If she only got highs, I hope you made the joke, like, don't touch my fucking food next time.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Like, are you allergic to anything? No, right?
I'm not allergic to anything. Other than certain medicines, yeah. But not food. I'm not allergic to food.
If I had a meal so damn good and I knew Kaki was allergic to fucking olives, let's just say. Tired as balls. Did you work at the pizza place tonight, Kyle? Or did you get another job yet? Hives are no... I've never had hives.
I've had hives.
Knock
They're
on
not
wood,
fun.
I don't get it. Knock on wood, I don't get it. How do you get hives? You get hives from being allergic to something? Or
You
poison
could be
ivy,
allergic
right?
to, no, it's it could be like related to stress, or it can be related to like your allergy. You can get hives from stress. They're like bumps. They get really itchy.
Yeah, no, I've never had them. Do they go away?
I've had them. Yes, no, they go away.
Like the same night?
Yeah,
Tan gets them sometimes. I wonder if I've ever had them.
I get them
Can't
like
find
when I have
shit.
an anxiety attack. I usually get hives, just because of like the
The peanut butter
overload in my
side.
body. But they get really itchy. You just start scratching like really bad.
Kyle can't find shit.
College was a waste. Kyle, I wouldn't say that.
I would.
You never went to college.
I know. For that reason.
You never.
For that reason.
I went to college. Well,
Yes.
I didn't complete college, but
No offense, and I'm not dissing anybody that has a college degree, but if you don't have a college degree, ask somebody that does have a college degree if they're using it for what they're doing and see what they say. That's not me like I said, if you want to go to college, go to fucking college, but before you go to college, ask the people that did go to college and have a degree if they're actually using that degree for good use, for what they're supposed to be doing. Or are they in debt and they're doing something else that they fucking still don't want to do? Jamie is smart. That's saying a lot, but I'm right about that shit. College is a waste. That's what Cody says, and Cody has a degree. But Cody, you had to go to college to be a cop, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Cody is. I don't know if that's a requirement. In New York State, it is.
New York State, I think you have to be in college to.
You have to complete 2 years of college in order to become a cop. Cody has a degree.
That might be like the best thing I say all night about that whole. And kids, don't listen to me either. I'm not saying don't go to college. I'm saying if you want to do something in life that requires a college degree, then do it. But if you think you're going to be going to college because you need to go to college, and you don't know what the fuck you want to do besides
I went to college because I
Have
was
sex
told
with
I
pretty
had
girls.
to go to college to be successful in life.
get drunk and deal with that fun life, then go for it.
And all I learned how to do was binge drink.
Yeah, I didn't go to college. I didn't even finish high school. Do I regret that? Yes, I do. My husband went to a
Trade school, that's different. I feel like a trade school is more useful than college.
Kids,
HVAC.
kids these days that go to college go for one of two reasons. Number one, their parents pay for everything that they have, and they want them to go to college and be a good boy / girl to get a degree. Number two, kids these days go to college because they hear about that college life. The parties, the drinking, the hot chicks that will fucking do whatever you want to do at fucking, what are they called? Sorority parties.
Frat parties.
Frat parties. Kathy was one of those freaky chicks. I didn't witness it, but from what she tells me, she's had some freaky nights. I've actually met some guys that she's partied with, and they're
He's
like,
so full of shit. It's not even funny.
They're like, that girl's a fucking freak. You ended up with her? I'm like, yeah. She goes, does she still do that thing with her tongue? I'm like, yeah. Like, you lucky fuck.
Jamie is totally lying right now.
I am.
Big time.
But I'm having fun.
You can have fun, but you're lying. That ain't true.
He was a pregnant with your daughter, but finished. Had my son at 15 and pushed high school when everyone said it would prove them all wrong. Good for you, Munchkin.
Good for you, girl. That's my MILF.
Trade school all day. Well, Kyle, is that something you're looking into? Are you looking to start a trade? Like, go to, do something like that?
I feel like if you learn a trade, it's more valuable. Like, you could read shit in a book and say, yeah, I got a degree because I read all this crap in a book and I wrote a paper on it. But, like, if you learn a trade, you're doing, like, hands-on, things. And then you can go and get a job anywhere.
Yeah, you could also use that old expression, how does it go? I could give you a fish, and you could eat for a night. Or, I could teach you how to fish, and you could eat for the rest of your life. That fucking saying.
Never heard that saying before in my life.
Well, you just heard it now. It made sense, right? I could give you a fish, you could eat your dinner tonight. Or, I could teach you how to fish, and you could eat for the rest of your life. You've never heard that saying?
Nope.
What the fuck kind of rock have you been living under? How have you never heard that saying?
I've never heard that saying.
That's like one of the main sayings. When it comes to the whole, DIY, do it yourself. Did you hear that saying?
Of course I did.
Well, I don't know. You didn't hear about the fish saying.
I've never heard of the fish saying.
Listen, sometimes, no, I'm not done spending money. No, you're done spending money on school. Good choice, Kyle. Good choice. Kyle, you can't get more hours with the pizza place?
I don't think that's where he wants to spend the rest of his life.
No, but he needs to have something that is bringing him an income.
Oh, no, I know that.
While he's looking. It's a very popular saying. Cody's heard it.
Never heard of it.
I'm done. I don't need the extra chips. I'm full. I am full. How are you feeling?
No, I'm getting there.
Who would have thunk it? Jamie's not finishing his meal, but it's only the chips part.
Wow. Normally it's the chips and everything else is left behind.
Let me get this last piece of burnt.
Kyle said he wants to do interior design. Good for you, Kyle.
Good night, Nelson.
You're going to play some Madden. See you guys later. Good night, Nelson. How's your fantasy football team playing out?
He just said good night. Why are you going to start a conversation with him? Go play your game, Nelson.
I just want to know where he fares in that.
Listen,
Everybody talks so much shit at work.
I do some of that shit too. Some people say goodnight, and then as they leave,
All
I'll
they
ask
do
them a
at work
question.
is talk shit about their fucking fantasy football bullshit. And the person that talks the most shit, I hope they lose. Every year. Like, I hope you fucking lose.
He said, LOL. I don't know, it's bad. I'll drink wine and decorate. Kyle, that's a nice job.
Kyle, that sounds like a job I could get behind.
You guys should get together, partner up. Okay, you both could...
Drink wine and decorate. Fuck yeah.
But when it comes to our house, guess who's the decorator? Guess
Not
who's always
me.
been the decorator? It's always been me.
Well, Jimmy likes to clutter shit up everywhere.
I do. I like to have...
You put too much shit everywhere.
Tan watch the game in bed. Oh, I'm done. Done. 100% done. My meal was...
Kyle said I need an assistant. I could be your assistant, Kyle. I like wine.
You know what, believe it or not, and you're probably going to opt to the believe it or not part, but I've got an eye. I've got an eye for fashion, for decorating. I've always have had one. Fashion more than decorating, but
Agreed.
I have a fucking eye. Now, I'm not saying you could give me a empty plain house and I could put this beautiful, fantasy home together. I probably could, but I would do it towards my style, towards my liking. I don't have that range to...
And the ear for music.
In the ear for
Yes.
music?
Jimmy does have the ear for music,
I haven't-
especially when it comes to putting it to a video. Absolutely.
I do, thank you. I do have an ear for music. And that shit just fucking hit me in the last 2 years. I didn't always have that. Kaki can actually sing, but I'm there to tell her when her shit is just off. And I say a lot.
You should hear Jimmy sing.
You should hear me sing. Voice of an angel.
Is that shit's
Voice
really
of an
off?
angel. No, I really
Get out of
can't.
here, Jax.
What's my fashion like? Well, dressing wise, that's what
Leggings.
I'm talking about. Leggings are at home. I'm talking about going out and stuff like that. My fashion, I don't even know how to fucking describe it, but I just know what goes with what. When it goes to going out, I'm not talking about me in leggings at night in my own home like that. I'm not saying I got a fashion sense. I'm talking about going out, going to a bar, going out with Kaki to the store, wherever. I know how to put shit together. I've always had an eye for that. I always felt good doing that. How can I make a living off of that? I have no idea.
Like when we were going out tonight, he goes, "You're not gonna
Talking
wear."
about housing.
He goes, "You're not gonna wear Uggs, are you?" And I planned on wearing my fucking Uggs because it was cold out, and I get cold. It's chilly. I'm like, I guess not. So I guess my fucking feet will be cold for the rest of the night.
Housing, I could go to the store and pick out certain things and make it go. For instance, this kitchen behind us, I decorated that shit.
No, he didn't.
All right, I did.
No, he didn't.
I didn't. That was a joke.
If
And
it was Jamie's idea to decorate the kitchen behind us, it would not look anything like that.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. No, I like this kitchen. This is probably... I wouldn't change anything about this kitchen besides this shit.
I love the kitchen.
Kitchen is my favorite part about the house. You ready for bed?
Yep.
All right. We are going to bed, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We will see you tomorrow. Let's keep our fingers crossed that I have a good Monday. A very good Monday. No issues.
Good Monday for Jamie, guys.
And the look can't make most outfits look good. Confidence behind the look can make most outfits good.
I agree.
Yeah.
Go Sav, you're 100% right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
As long as you're confident, you're going to make it look good.
Yeah, and trust me, I'm confident in me and my tights. Don't get me wrong, but I don't go out in public unless it's like a 7-Eleven.
I love the wood. I love the wood too, Kyle.
Love the kitchen too. Yeah, this kitchen is beautiful. This kitchen should be in magazines.
Seriously, people, like when we first started eating here, thought like we were eating
we
in
moved
Home
into
Depot.
home. Yeah.
Like you guys eating in Home Depot.
Me and my mom did a good job designing this kitchen. Well, that's the truth. My mom did ask my input on certain things, and I gave it to her. Like these lights right here, that's me. That's me. They wanted these ugly orange ones. They said, no, it didn't want to go. Right there. That's all me.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
All right. Good night, guys. We will see you tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Come on. End. Oh, that's live. How do I end? There you go. It's like my first night on Instagram.
How do I end?
Good night, guys.